Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be working here in Alex's room and I'm going to be doing some deep cleaning and some decluttering and organizing, and I'm going to be getting his toy rotation set up as well as getting all of his summer clothes out and changed over to his fall clothes. So there's going to be a ton of cleaning and decluttering motivation in this video, so stay tuned for that. I'm starting by going into his closet and just pulling everything out because I find that when I try to film in this closet, you really can't see anything that I'm doing. So I'm just going to throw everything out of the closet and get a clean slate over here, and then you'll get to see me declutter it and organize it in the bigger room because it's just so much easier to see that way. If you are new here today, welcome. I'm so glad you stopped by my channel. My name is Jenny and I live in Louisiana. I have 3 kids and my oldest is almost 15, and then my next child is almost 12, and then I have an almost 2-year-old. So I find myself pretty busy these days chasing after the almost 2-year-old, and this is his room right here. His name is Alex, and it has been getting very untidy very quickly. So my plan was to declutter it and get everything organized so that his room would look a little nicer. Well, if you have been watching my channel for a while, you'll have seen that I have done that a couple of times and it's still just not working. So I really don't think I decluttered enough. I also think that he needs a toy rotation. And I have been reading that that is just the best way to keep the clutter down, but also give them variety. And so that is my next attempt, is we're gonna start a toy rotation. So I'm gonna move some of his toys into the garage in a bin, and we'll just change them out periodically. I don't even know how often yet. It might be once a week, it might be once every 2 weeks, I'm not sure yet. But he's only gonna have a few toys in his room and playroom so that he will remain interested in them and hopefully play with them more. And as far as his clothes go, and here on the right, as you can see, I've been kind of storing up some fall clothes. So that's where I start to shop and get them all set up on the right. And then today is the day where I'm gonna change them over. So I just need to get all of the tags off of the clothes and get them back hung up on the left. This is actually one of my favorite times of year. Not only fall, but just changing over the closets. I know I'm a huge cleaning nerd, but I absolutely love changing over the closets to a new season. So for Alex, we like to just do one season at a time. So he's just getting fall clothes. He does have some hand-me-downs from his older brother, so I will be adding those on. But for today, I'm just gonna be putting the things that I've gotten specifically for him away in his closet. For us, the older people in the house, my husband and I, and my older 2 kids, we do like spring, summer, and then we do fall, winter. So the off-season clothes we store in the garage. And so we have a day where we all just change over our closets. And I don't know about you guys, but I love all of the things on this t-shirt. Those all make me very happy. So I'm very excited about fall. But like I was saying, we change over our closets. The big kids are plenty old enough to do that on their own. So I did film some satisfying before and afters that I will show on my next video when I deep clean their rooms. But for now, I'm just gonna focus on Alex's closet and get all of his clothes ready to go for the fall.
So you took me by surprise. Oh yeah. Even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like, oh yeah. Wanna give you every part of me. I can't believe this is reality. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like, oh yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but to me, one of the worst parts about getting the tags off of socks is trying not to poke a hole in them. These I love because they left a lot of space between the 2 socks for me to put my scissors in. Sometimes they are so close together that I almost can't even help but putting a hole in the socks, and it's just such a waste. So I am always glad for little favors like that where I have plenty enough room to snip the plastic. I recently organized all of Alex's dresser drawers, and so that has been helping so much in putting clothes away and helping them to look nice and everything to have a home. So I have a little place for all his socks right here. Eventually his little underwear are gonna go in there too, but he's wearing diapers still, so. And these are his cute little fall boots. I picked these up at Carter's and I just thought they were adorable. And Carter's is having a huge sale right now, so everything I got was like hugely discounted, which made it even sweeter. And now I'm just moving back in here and taking out all of these summer clothes, and I'm just gonna throw them into his baby crib for right now. And then I need to go through them and figure out if there's anything that I'm gonna be keeping for like sentimental value, or if all of it's gonna be either donated or a trip to the consignment store. So now that I'm hanging up these fall clothes and trying to make them look cute, I'm gonna go ahead and go over there and tackle that project. You guys know that a few videos ago I deep cleaned the front of the house before I put out all my fall decorations. So this is kind of my way of deep cleaning the back of the house in preparation for fall as well. And so if I know I'm going to be putting new clothes in the closets, our fall wardrobe, then it just kind of motivates me to deep clean first. And so that is just kind of how I do it. I kind of think of everything in terms of seasons. Obviously I do my weekly cleaning and then I have like a nightly cleaning routine, but I also think about it according to the seasons, so that every 3 months everything's getting kind of deep cleaned and decluttered a little bit, and so that I'm not only trying to declutter once or twice a year. So seasonal cleaning is really important to being able to maintain some of the organization that I've worked hard for. And then next week you'll see me deep clean Nathan and Noelle's rooms for fall, which actually works out perfectly because their rooms are both about to get makeovers. So it's really great that I'll be able to deep clean those rooms for my seasonal deep clean and then go right into the painting of their furniture, the painting of their walls, and then redecorating their entire rooms. So I'm so excited to bring that to you as well, just for inspiration, to give you some decorating ideas or just something fun to look at.
Thought that way, I wouldn't get hurt, but when I met her, it became a blur. She took my principles and turned them upside down. I never felt that way, but what's the
Okay, so far we have cleaned out the closet, we have put away all the summer clothes and gotten bins ready for consignment and sentimental value and donation. That's all done. And then we've put away all the fall clothes. And the next thing that I'm working on right here is to decide what toys are gonna go in the rotation. What is gonna stay in the room and what is gonna go in the bin as a rotation. So that's what you see me doing here. I'm just trying to stuff everything in this little basket just to make it a little easier. And those are the items that I'm saying are gonna go in the rotation bin.
I guess I'll have to try anyway. Try to let her go.
And every time I move his crib, you guys know I always find all kinds of treasures back there. So this time was no exception. After picking up everything, I'm gonna sweep and mop because this is a deep clean, and so I wanna make sure that while I've got all this furniture pulled out, that I'm getting the baseboards cleaned and I'm getting the floors mopped. So I'm gonna do that to every piece of furniture in his room. I wanna make sure it's mopped really good for the fall seasonal clean. Let me know in the comments how you guys like to do your cleaning routines. Deep cleaning, decluttering, organizing. Do you like to do it on a schedule, or do you do it on an as-needed basis? I actually just saw pretzels down there, so that is very interesting. I'm not sure why there were pretzels, but that's real life right there. Also real life, my camera going blurry sometimes. I really don't know why it does that, but if you're a YouTuber and you know the struggle, please let me know in the comments what I can maybe do to fix that. So here I am just getting it all nice and mopped. This is the O-Cedar Spin Mop. I absolutely love it. And I'm using the Method floor cleaner in the almond scent, which smells really, really good.
Among the flowers, we just let the days pass by. People would tell us to get a grip of ourselves and get a job. We didn't care what we were told, 'cause when we were younger, we used to sit on the grass and go, damn, I don't wanna grow old. I wish I could turn back time. Stay up all night singing songs on the terrace. We didn't mind sitting out in the cold. It wasn't possible to make us embarrassed. We were free. Do you remember stealing smokes from your parents? Sometimes we got a bit out of control. When they found out we ran from home just to scare them, we were free. When we were 17.
Either way, if you see anything in my house that you like or that you want to know where I got it from, please leave that in the comments. I'm more than happy to answer. I also will link my Amazon storefront in my description box, and you can shop my home if there's anything that you're interested in. I recently added some more items to it. I'm kind of just slowly adding them room by room. And as you can see underneath this recliner, there was a lot more treasures. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those swept up. And it just feels so, so good to get this furniture out from against the walls and really clean under here. That is such a wonderful feeling to know that there's not all kinds of trash underneath where I can't see it. So I am so, so, so glad that this got done today. It's such a good feeling.
It wasn't possible to make us embarrassed. We were free. Do you remember stealing smokes from your parents? Sometimes we got a bit out of control. When they found out we ran from home just to scare them, we were free. When we were 17.
So as far as my channel goes, I'm kind of playing around with doing 2 videos a week, which is what I've been trying to do. And one of the videos would be more like a basic clean with me, where we just kind of talk about the cleaning products I'm using, and I clean like maybe the main living areas and maybe a bathroom, or it might even be a whole house clean with me. And then the other video, which this one would be in that category, the other video would be more of a deeper clean or a declutter and organize, things like that. So kind of broad strokes on the first one, where we do some like big picture cleaning, where we get the whole house done and we don't like do too much detail, but we're just getting like big things done. And then another day where I go into detail and either deep clean or declutter or organize an area and make it look really good and just give it some extra attention. So that's kind of what I'm toying around with, because you know, it's real life, and that's kind of what I need in my house, is just to be able to give certain areas a little more attention, because just, you know, very basically cleaning things over and over and over is not really enough. I mean, sometimes things get really, really messed up and junked up, and they just need a little extra attention. So that's kind of like what I'm doing with this type of video. So let me know in the comments if that's interesting to you, or if that sounds realistic to you, and something that might motivate you to help you to get those kinds of projects done as well.
Like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. Then tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't want to let you go. Cause we wanted different things, and I have to deal with it.
One other thing that I wanted to get done while I was giving Alex's room a little extra attention is set up this little bookshelf for him. I ordered this on Amazon, so I'll have it linked in my Amazon storefront. It was very affordable, and I'm just putting it up on the wall, but I'm putting it under his window, and that way he can reach it. And I'm just putting some little seasonal books for him, books that will change according to the rotation. And here's Alex enjoying his books and trying to grab some out for us to read. So that's just something I wanted to do for him, that he could go up and reach the books himself and feel like a big boy. So these are the kind of things that I just don't really have time to do during the week. But if I give a room like this some extra attention, I can add that onto the list and get it done. And that just makes me feel so motivated to know that I spent some extra time in here and got some really good work done. That's going to make everything easier to maintain, and it's going to just be a lot cleaner in here, and it's going to be quicker to clean in here. So thank you so much for coming along with me as I got this project done. I am so grateful for each and every one of you and the support that you give me on my channel. I know you don't have to. I know you can do anything you want with your time, but for you to come back and to watch and to spend some time with me is just such an honor. So thank you so much, always. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you again on the next video. Bye, guys.
Get him off my mind.